What is up, everybody? Jeff here for Bond Life, and today I am going to talk to you about removing labels from, say, any kind of bottle, container, of any kind of goods that you buy. Today I want to show you how, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing is you just need some typical baking soda and some coconut oil. Which you should probably have around just because they're so useful for so many things. But you probably don't even need this most of the time. But it really helps just to get it going. But this is really the key, which you'll probably have right in your kitchen or something. So if we take our item that we want to remove the label, such as, let's start with this wax here, because I started peeling it off. I just don't like how it looks with the label on it, so I want to remove that label, and I just take a little bit of coconut oil. For this thing is so small, so I probably don't need much more than that, and I'm just gonna kind of rub that in. And what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to get that oil dispersed through the goo, that residue that was left underneath. And what we want to do after I do this is just put a little bit of baking soda on that and scrub that in as well. So let's get to that. Now, I usually just do this over the sink because you generally want to wash it and then do this, but I don't have the sink in front of my camera right now. So, but this will do. So I'm just adding a little bit more oil to rub that in. So after I have that set up, just like that, I just wait about 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, whatever, and just let that goo soak up that oil, and you just wash it off and that's it, and it's done. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to the other pieces here. It's weird to me that people leave labels on. Honestly, I don't think it's weird to take them off. I've found that it just looks so much better to take them off. Like just even on the shelf, it just makes it look more expensive. It makes it look classy. It's not distracting. You're not reading a company's brand over and over in your head. Like, I think words in a room really affect your mind, and if you can get rid of it, then I say definitely try to. Okay, so as far as this Tom's goes, I peeled off this like plasticky cover, but the rest wouldn't peel, so I'm just rubbing just a lot of oil on it. Again, this is really easy. It's not a big process. Like, if I want to take off a label, I'll just try to take it off, and then whatever goo is there, I just bring the item to the kitchen, put some oil on it, leave it by the sink for like 10-15 minutes, come back and wash it off. And if that didn't do it, I would use some baking soda. At this point, I've done so many, I know which ones need baking soda and which ones don't. But again, those are usually just right under the sink, so it's not a process at all. I just kind of, you do it once and you're just like, oh, okay. A lot of times with the paper kind and it doesn't come off, you just have to leave it on there longer. But we'll see with this one. This one seemed a little bit tough, so. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the sink and wash these off, and we'll check it out. So I just washed off everything in the sink, and it worked perfectly, as it always does. And here is the plastic one, which is the mustache wax, which is awesome, because now it's all black. It doesn't have any label on it, and that looks really nice. And then I have my glass beard balm, which is really nice, and when I'm done with this, it'll make a really nice clean container of any sorts. I just think it looks so much better just like that. And for me, it really doesn't take that long to just take off the label, rub it with oil, the whole process. I should mention that I put on a little bit too much oil on these, which is fine. I just had to use some dish soap to just kind of like wash it off just a little bit because it was oil. So I hope that helps you guys out and inspires you to try it out. And once you see what it looks like, and it's a visually more pleasing thing, at least in my opinion, to not see all these labels and colors and stuff, and it's crazy. It's just the bottles, and it's visually minimal and not distracting. You're seeing everything in this like very clean way, and I don't know, I can't not do it at this point. That's the downside, is once you kind of start doing it, you'll have a hard time dealing with a couple labels. But again, it's a really easy process. This beard balm is going to last me a while, so I won't have to do this again to this item until the next time when I buy it will probably be like a few months from now. So yeah, that's that, and until next time, peace.